Welcome everybody to the stream. Sorry for the slowness. The music wasn't working for some reason. It literally just stopped and wouldn't let me back in. So I am fixing that on the back end so that y'all can actually listen to some sound. That's the word, sound. So give me a couple of minutes and I will actually hopefully get this fixed. It was saying my count didn't exist for some reason. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I asked to recover my account. All right, let's make a new password that is not one I'm going to share in front of everybody. But while I do this, how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing well. Okay, there we go. There's the backup. Let's type this as a password. Okay. All right, let's try that. Reset password. No, that should be different. So let's see this. Try that. Try this. Is it gonna work? You gonna work? Is it gonna work? Hey, Painted, how you doing? Uh, I'm getting the music set up. All right. I think this worked. Did it not work? Uh, was I in the wrong thing? What is happening here? Is it creators? Because I should have been linked. Listen, playlists. This is a problem probably for tomorrow. Hey, Brad. Yeah, what is happening with this music? Okay. I'm almost gonna give it up after this one. It should be in my favorites. There should just be a list of a playlist. And it doesn't look like that's working. Come on, please. Please work. I just fixed it last stream. All right. Well, this has gone on too much. Let's start the stream. All right, there we go. So, we've got a couple of resumes for me to review today. Uh, Let me just get them up. All right, they have this, which is Pochi the Penguin. No, we already did that one. It is. Did they actually put everything I needed? Okay, perfect. Thank you. The audio is good, but now I cannot actually do the music. Why? All right, let's see. Twitch. All right, this is sufficient. So that's good for that. Let me just do this. Rename this. Vinyl. Actually, what the heck is their name? Uh, NLM. I think it's Nilmanin. Did you get any feedback from well, the interviews you had? Let's see. All right. Lemelem. There we go. All right. Pulling this up. ISO standards is solid. All right. They are looking for a quality engineer, process engineer. Let's see what this is. So let's go down here. Nope. let's do a quick Boolean. They are looking for, let's do, I don't think there's any need to overcomplicate this. Let's just put quality engineer or manufacturing engineer or mechanical engineer or process engineer. Okay. There we go. No fake interview had 1 week ago. It's in the in today. Okay. I hope you get feedback soon. I know that sometimes companies just take forever, unfortunately. Okay, this person listed like 6 different states. So I'm just going to do New Hampshire. NH is New Hampshire, right? NH is New Hampshire. So, quality from manufacturing and all right, that is a okay Boolean. Date posted, past week, should get 70. Yes, you should apply to that. So, even if you have applied for a job at a company, you should apply to another position because it could be A, under a different recruiter, or B, under a different manager, or C, under the same recruiter, but they're not able to physically know that you applied for it. So I very much recommend applying for a job, even if you've already applied at that company, even if the job title is the same. There's so many things it could be. The only time I would recommend not applying to the company is if you are specifically told by somebody in that company not to do it. Otherwise, apply. I mean, there's one person I think that applied to like 8 or 11 positions under me, and I couldn't get them any interviews until the ninth or 10th position that was a better fit. And I think they ended up getting hired eventually. But that's why you keep applying, even if it's the same company. So, all right. So they are going to be looking for what is this person's experience? I need to do that first. They've got applications a week, and they've gotten 3 interviews per month. That's pretty solid. I almost don't want to mess that up. No, I mean, yeah, this is overall. I think they need to fix their formatting a little bit, but I don't like breaking things that are working. What is this? Okay. So let's see. And this is probably going to be a slower or quicker stream because my head is pounding. So, brain has to do this. Work, work. Okay, here it is. So they are doing quality engineer. I think that's probably closer to what it is. Process engineer. Let's just look at that. Going to qualifications, ISO. That is good. Um, HVAC is fine. Uh, let's see. Senior, they're doing that. Kickoff, mechanical, SolidWorks, mechanical engineering. All right. So, no, I mean, I was last week. It's just today has been off. So, and then but I going on vacation in like 2 or 3 weeks. So I will be back then, and I should be hopefully much refreshed. Freshed. So, all right, let's do this resume. All right, let me make sure this is in the thing. Why did that not work? Let's move this up a little bit. Okay. So I would have to do both of those. Is that gonna work? Okay, let's. Right, I have the left center for the camera. Okay. Give me a second. I have to switch one of the camera faces. So, another question. A Assange person qualified, but they had a restriction and candidates could not live within 125 miles of San Francisco. could not live. I will be perfectly honest. I've seen a lot, but that one's new to me. Like I've heard not live in a certain state, but not live specifically within 125 miles. Oh. I think I actually know what that might be. This is a guess. I think there is a agreement they have where they cannot like poach people or hire people from a certain area because it would be against the contract of the company, such as like maybe they need to hire engineers that have worked near Google, but if you've worked adjacent to Google, you couldn't do it. So that might be it, but that's the only reason I can think of with 125 miles from San Fran. I have miles from San Francisco. Like, where would that be? Yeah, that might be it. Or alternatively, part of it is they cannot hire somebody there because if somebody is working in that area, it would go to another part of the company. That is a guess. I truly do not know that the exact reason, but that would be the guess that I would basically pick. So let's do the display. All right, let's do this. This is resume review. And then let's make this actually legible for you all so you can see it. Okay, that one's good. So let's do this. And just doing stuff on the back end. Just doing stuff. There we go. Huh. How do I actually like shrink this correctly? So we got this. Let me do that. Does that cut off too much? Is it 398 standards? All right. Sorry, y'all. As I said, this will probably be a little slow stream anyway, but let me move it like this. That is not legible for people. There we go. Now, can that actually be read is the question. Probably not. Let's... Can y'all see this? Is this too small? I think that's too a little too small. Let's increase the size. Increase that size. I got a message for a recruiter that had an interesting contract position. They want my resume in MW Word format. Uh, they okay, so they can probably change it, which isn't good without your permission, but it's possible they know what their clients want. And there's a couple, look, so as an example, when I was recruiting nurses, I would do an intake with them and I would ask them some questions. And almost no nurse puts drew blood, um, triaged candidates, trying to think of which other stuff they didn't put, um, delivered vaccines and shots. But those were actually the keywords that got them hired. So I would ask them in the interview if they've done that with me, and then I would add those in. So as long as they had actually done it, it was only like one or two that hadn't, or like an accountant that isn't accounting. So there are reasonable assumptions that a recruiter can make. I do personally prefer asking first because there's a small chance that person has not done it, which is what I did. I made sure to ask to see if they had it, and then I would essentially rewrite the resume in that format because that's what the managers want to see. So I would I would personally let them do what they're going to do, Brad. And then if, say, someone comes back to you and says, "What the hell is this?" then you can just throw the recruiter under the bus because they did their job wrong. But if they did it right, they will still be telling the truth and get you an interview. So it is very common for third parties to do that. I prefer to get people to do it, but when I first started, I did that after a phone call with the person. Because again, the rare nurse that actually didn't give vaccines or didn't give shots, you didn't want to put that in there because you'd look bad for your client. So, but like you can expect them to have at least like learned how to draw blood, even if they're not good at it, because I think that's like you have to do that to pass the nursing or something. So there are reasonable assumptions. It would sort of be like a computer programmer is going to be working on a computer. Like you're not going to have a computer programmer. It's like I was a software engineer. I never worked on a computer would be insane. Maybe there's some niche that could happen. So I would let them do it. They're probably going to send it to other people, but it's very possible that the changes are very basic and are things you've done, especially if you've done an intake. So, and then if they did lie, then you can throw them under the bus. And truthfully, doing that is very good because you get to an interview and you throw the recruiter under the bus and you say, "Hey, they changed my resume without me knowing. That is not there. I would not have represented myself like that." You will probably lose them the client. So that's why you need to make sure to check with the candidate before doing that. Okay. I'm just trying to fix it. So I've got like a little thing for vertical um camera stuff, and I'm trying to make sure that that is legible for the vertical stuff. And it's being a nightmare. Do I not? Can I not? How do I? Hold on. Is there a way to remove this little button? Uh, like that little thing at the top? It doesn't look like it. Can I just open this in Google Docs? Sorry. All right. Friend just texted me. Yeah, but that's not even their thing. This is actually pretty close. This worked out pretty close to it in Google Docs, but let's see. Is that right? That looks. No, it worked. Okay. Whatever. Ooh. So, alrighty. I've noticed that Tuesdays are very slow. I'm wondering if maybe I should do like Wednesdays now or something, or maybe Mondays instead of Tuesdays. I've just noticed that they're very slow, which I guess I kind of understand because people are just like doing all the stuff on Tuesday. So I will do this roast the second I can work this actual thing on. All right. So this is the minimum. This is that. That is two. And then it goes down to here. All right. Let's go. Start it off here. I don't know why I can't get this. I don't know why you can't shrink this. Let me shrink this. No one can see this on the other screen, but I need to shrink it. All right, let's go here, down there, and I guess I'll just do what I can with this right now. This is good enough. Is there a way to remove this like Google Docs thing up top? Like, I don't know how to actually get rid of this if this is a thing. Because like it's in PDF and that's fine, but like I want to get rid of the actual thing that just says in Google Docs. Tomorrow's a holiday. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. That's very true. Juneteenth. All right, there we go. This is good enough. This is the Headless Headhunter with a resume review. We've got I have no idea how to pronounce that. Lemon. Your resume was sent in to me, and I'm gonna rate it. So overall, this is a boring and basic formatting, which I absolutely love. Boring and basic is great. Then for a quality engineer, this is actually very good. You've bolded the correct things. ISO, these kind of things get people jobs. When I was recruiting specifically for ISO positions, it was a nightmare to get them an interview if they did not put those ISOs in their resume. Then they said utilize GDTH, risk management, FEMS. Uh, Overall, I'm looking at this and I think this is honestly a minor nitpick. I think your formatting could be a little bit better, but the contents of your bullets are solid. Those are basically, from what I can remember when doing this myself, exactly the ones I need, which is the ISO, CAD, uh, then we also wanted cross-functional teams. This is really solid. Honestly, if anything, I would put this one up top. I think this is a more important bullet than you're giving it credit for. This should be like maybe the second one. The only thing I would do to change this is fix the formatting a little bit. This stuff needs to be on one line, and you don't need this little doohickey on it. The bullets need to be a little cleaner. There's too much empty space here. And that's kind of it. I like these boring and basic resumes. And considering the fact that you've applied to about 40 positions a week and you've gotten about an interview almost every week from it, I'd say overall this is very good. I like the bullets as just minor formatting. This is one of the better resumes I've seen, even though I know people not in recruiting will look at this and be like, what the heck? You've also bolded the correct things. Most people bold too many things, but these are solid. I like it. Overall, very good. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm name, but good. I like it. Nova gets the day off, unpaid. Oof. Still good. I'm glad he gets the day off. Very glad. Okay, let me mark that I have done this one. All right, and that is Twitch. All right, I actually have to spell that person's name. That one's good. So let's do a job posting roasting. Boop, boop. Let's see. I want to roast. What do I want to do? May have a commercial soon, but I want to do that before then. I want to do. Let's see. Is this a good one? All right. I'll do this one. An NPI manufacturer for KMC positions. All right. Yep, there we go. This is a job post roast from the Headless Headhunter. So this is KMC Systems Senior NPI Manufacturing Engineer. That is a nightmare to say overall. And they have a REF 2232R. That is probably how they keep track in their ATS. That shouldn't be in the very top. That should usually be towards the bottom of the description, but that can help candidates reference it. So I'm okay with that one. No points docked for that. They have the company description here, which is short. That's good. They have the job description here, which is needed. Um, but my big thing is I feel like the responsibilities and the job descriptions are largely overlapping. I know they're not exactly the same, but there's a problem in this particular where, okay, and competencies. The things that job seekers actually need is this. And the biggest problem with this, JD, is that you have to scroll all the way down here to even get this. And their benefits, which, oh my gosh, they provide every other Friday off. That's amazing. Okay, so you're burying the lead here. You absolutely need to put the qualifications closer to the top. And like This is phenomenal. This should be at the very top. Most job seekers will not scroll all the way down. And these are some good benefits. Like just this alone is phenomenal. A 9 to 8 schedule providing every other Friday off is great. Unless I drastically misunderstood that, that's phenomenal. So yeah, this problem is it's too wordy. I think you could use to, if not remove some of these, then switch it around so that the responsibilities are towards the top. But like, what are the differences between competencies, responsibilities, and job description? Yes, there are differences, but most job seekers will not do that. And considering this is easy apply and there's only 9 applicants in 9 days, that's probably why you're not getting as much. This is seems like a very solid position. You didn't put the pay, which is bad, but I wish you should have put the pay. That always docks points off. But overall, it's not bad. I just you gotta put the important stuff up top. Candidates don't realize this is actually what they need. And again, this is a phenomenal selling point. Why is it at the bottom? I wish I was recruiting a position that gave everything Friday off. That's amazing. So overall, solid. I wish they put the pay, but luckily more places are doing that. But still, beyond that, and the fact that the lead has been buried, it's okay. It's a fine job position. And that's the rating. Like for real, this is phenomenal. I once had a candidate who asked me about benefits at a company I worked for, and we had solid benefits. It wasn't like the best in the business by far, but it was solid. And they were like, "Yeah, we get every other Friday." We lost the candidate, and I'm like, "Hey, if it's okay, can you tell me like what made the decision?" He said, "Look, the pay was more and the benefits are every other Friday is off or every Friday is off and medical insurance is a buck." And I responded that you will with GG. There's no way we can compete with that. It was a phenomenal and crazy opportunity. Like that's crazy. These are actually good benefits. Well, this one. I mean, this means nothing. This hope most companies have. Same with this. Same with this. Same with that. So most of them do. Usually the same. This not as much actually. So I really wish they would have put that up because these are great. Every other Friday off for a salary position is phenomenal. Especially and this like these should be towards the top. So wait, what the heck was that? Oop. Uh, I am okay with a slow stream today, 'cause my head is slaughter in my face. Uh, how did it go back? Oh my God. Uh, oh, okay. I was wondering about that, but still, I think that is a perk because that's a choice. So I still think that's good because there's a lot of people that would really prefer doing 9 hours a day instead of 8 and getting an entire Friday off. Like I do understand you'd have to work more, but overall that's still really good. So even though I didn't fully understand it, I think that is a still a good perk. So uh, yeah, most people do work like 9 hours anyways. So I'm with you. It's pretty accurate. Uh, what was your role in this job? Oh my God. All right. This was AI designed. This is absolutely, I feel like this is AI. This looks like AI. One, two, three, four. Yeah, it has four fingers. AI for some reason is bad at fingers. And this hand has one, two, three, four, five. That's an AI art picture. I mean, I know most people would understand it, but like, yeah. All right, I will be right back. Need to use the restroom. Why did I take my glasses off? That was not needed at all. All right, I am back. Frick. Ta-da. Oh God, those are so bad. Oh jeez, those are terrible. Oh, I hate that. So I know that ATS will jack Drew based off its design. That's not true. I mean the formatting maybe, but not the design. But I still don't know how much design it can handle. Design for Canva as a creative design it has a lot as a minimum amount of design. That's terrible. It has to be a doc or Word doc rather than PDF. PDFs work. Like most of the ones that succeeded were PDFs. PDFs are Word docs. Is there like an ATS that's not accepting PDFs? I did, yeah. Oh my God, though, this is okay. Also horrible. Slightly better. Those are all bad. Uh, geez Louise. Okay, I am a recruiter, and I hate all three of these. Recruiter, and I hate all three of these designs. What are even the bullet points? This hurts my skull, man. I hate all of those. All of these designs, all of them are bad, and ATS won't reject them as ATSs do not do that. Humans do. And this human would try to like humans do. And most like my brain I do get that, but again, like let's look at interior design positions, right? Let's do United States to get broad with this one. Interior, oh no, how do you spell interior design? Interior design, where it's right there. Why did I not? Okay, so there's design. So let's look at what it is. And this is what a portfolio is for. Uh, Qualifications. Okay, I've never done an interior design, but let's look at this. Hospitality, institutional, commercial, retail, right? This is not how good it looks. This is, have you done this? Have you done foreign architecture or interior design? Do you have experience with PowerPoint, Revit, AutoCAD? And I'm assuming this one is going to be the same. AutoCAD, Excel. None of these are how pretty it actually looks, which is why those fail. Is even when you are doing an artistic um, type of project or work for a company, they want to know that you use, look, AutoCAD, Excel, PowerPoint, Asana, Slack, Microsoft Office. Let's go with interior design at AECOM? AECOM? ECOM? Uh, preferred qualifications that you've been a part of a review, that you've done projects, Autodesk, Adobe, it's the same. So even though that is actually a position that requires sleek design, you don't need it. You can have a boring resume. It will be successful. In fact, I would say it is better to have a boring design even for this. That is what your projects and portfolio folder is for. Managers will actually look, recruiters will probably pass you on based on the skills, and then the manager will make a final decision based on the actual projects you've done. So it doesn't matter. Like, all that matters is that you actually have these skills across most industries, at least in the corporate side. The small companies can do stuff. All of the bad, yeah. Um, all of these designs, uh, they are hard to read, leave little room for the bullet points, which are what I actually care about. So, like, I do understand it. If you're doing an art job, you want to think, well, I need to show them my good art. But the person who you were originally going to see that is not the person that can understand your art. And they're going to go by wireframes or AutoCAD or JavaScript if it's a front end designer or a 3D animator. They're going to go by tools. Almost everything goes by tools. I'm trying to think if one doesn't. I mean, some of the lower, like entry level positions will not go by tools, but like that's like barista and stuff. So, uh, bullet points, which we actually care about. Uh, use a boring and basic resume format, even for design positions. Like, uh, PDF or Word, yeah. Positions, and as long as it is in PDF or Word doc format, you should be fine. Like, points, yeah. Don't use any of these designs. Recruiters will reject them as they are hard to read and they can't spend that much time searching for your skills. So, all right, let's do. I got too much of a headache to actually do the other one of those, so I'll do one, then I'll do the other one there. All right. Okie dokie. Uh, pharmaceutical. Okay, unchecked. Outsourcing. Yeah, outsourcing is the biggest problem I think corporate America is going to have because there's so much that is outsourced. Let's see, what is the best response to somebody this pen? A single interview, 2 years experience. All right, let's do this one. Yeah, I think I'm only going to do maybe an hour tonight. I am quickly breaking my mind. Oh my God, this is so hard to read. It's so hard to read. Yeah, that's real hard to read. All right. Oh, I got a message. I shall see what that message. I really wish I could get the darn music to work, though. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, my head. Okay. You got this, Lee. I don't understand what this mod robot said. I am a bot. What? One, two, three? What? I am confused. Whatever. Oh my gosh, my head. Okay. Construction, interior design. All right. You know what? I am actually feeling real bad. I am sorry, y'all. I thought I could do this tonight, and I think I need to actually call it. Uh, I will be back Thursday with hopefully a better clean bill of health. So I thought I could do this, and I am sorry. I don't think I can tonight. I am getting, thank you, Brad. I'm getting way too distracted. I'm just like blanking on stuff. So I'm just going to use the rest of the time to try to fix the actual music issue that's happening. So, but I will see you all on Thursday. And as a reminder, I will be out of town from July 4th to the 10th, but I will be back after that. So the July 4th through the 10th weeks, I will be gone, but I will be back after that. So, all right. I will see you all Thursday and with a hopefully better head because my brain not working. All right. Night, everybody. I hope you all feel better than me. Ta ta.